GoPros don't shut off. They do that every once in a while for some reason. They just...
Yeah, that's weird.
Hello, welcome to Moist Nougat. I am the Kid.
And I'm Dana Lee.
We're episode 76.
Yeah.
We're not doing corrections and updates anymore, but you had me confused as shit last week.
I'm good at that.
When you said Hilton Head was in Georgia.
I was
like,
so positive.
And I was like, I drove there one time, and how did I know I didn't? How did I not know I was in Georgia? It was, because I wasn't in Georgia. I totally got my days screwed up this week.
How?
I woke up Wednesday, and I was like, for some reason I thought it was Thursday all day. So I posted last week's episode and did my Instagram post and everything else, and I realized it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just, whatever. So, and then I was like, my OCD kicked in. I was like, nope. I went and deleted everything. And then I did it again Thursday. Because originally I was like, you know what? I'll just post the whole podcast. Well, I can't.
Right.
Because I'm not verified.
Not verified.
Need at least 100,000 subscribers to be verified.
Yeah. How many years is that going to take?
I won't be alive long enough to get 100,000 subscribers. So,
yeah.
I guess we can jump into our topic of the week.
Sure.
It's everything we like about fall, or a lot of things that we like about fall.
Sure.
It's hard down here because you don't really get fall, you know.
It does make it interesting when you take into consideration where we're from, which is western New York State.
Right. But it's a challenge to watch football this year. I had to get the NFL app, which means I can watch replays of games.
Oh, so
you can't watch live. You can watch live games if they're locally broadcasted, which I can watch those already. I don't need the app to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
But Sunday Ticket. So last year, DirecTV is going to have Sunday Ticket, and then I don't know who's going to get it. There's a bunch of hats in the ring for that.
Sure.
Apple TV, Amazon Prime, I think YouTube or Google.
Right.
They're all making bids. Like, for instance, next week, the Packers play on Sunday Night Football.
Okay.
The Broncos play at like 4:25. So if the Broncos game isn't on TV, like we can't just watch the Monday night game and then like after the fact, watch the replay of my game, because they're going to show scores and stuff. And so basically it's like going to be a week to week thing where like, all right, phones off.
Yeah.
And but I looked into it and I'm going long in the tooth here about this. I say it's one of my favorite things about fall, but this year it's just a major headache.
Yeah.
We're good this week, so. But I think 7 or 8 of my games are going to be nationally televised.
Okay.
And 7 or 8 of her games. So that leaves, 9 or 10 games.
Yeah.
And some of those will be on TV, but chances are both our games aren't going to be on the same, So we may be watching football on Monday, but at least we get to see the games.
Yeah.
We just have to make sure we don't talk to anybody to find out.
Right.
Because, occasionally if, you might hear from somebody and go, oh, tough loss, or we're just like, no, I don't even want to watch the game, especially hearing that they didn't win,
It's like waiting for that
latest
big movie to come out, and then somebody blows it for you.
Yeah.
Or they're at the next table talking about it too loudly and you can hear them.
Right. Spoil alert.
Yeah.
But yeah, football's one of my favorite things about fall. How about you?
The change in the temperature is for certain. I love that.
Oh,
of course, unfortunately, based on where we're from and where we actually live now, we don't see that. So I guess just
we do. It just happens later.
It's just it happens later.
I mean, because I've got that too. The cooler weather, no sweating. I hate going outside for 5 minutes and
right.
Or I just get out of the shower and then I go outside for a minute and it's like I'm already sweating.
Yeah.
It's like why even bother taking
Yeah.
a shower? You know.
So the only other things I can look to are like either events that you would look forward to, or just the simple nature of hitting a roadside stand and looking at all the pumpkins, and it's like
Yeah.
I want to find the perfect pumpkin, or let's get a basket of apples too while we're here.
Well, and you say the pumpkins, they're going to be at the grocery store this week.
Yeah.
And it's like they're never going to make Halloween. There's no way in hell they're going to make Halloween.
Too early. Way too early.
You know? And pumpkins they're not cheap anymore.
No.
They're like $12, $15 for a pumpkin that you just want to cut up, you know?
God, $12 or $15. My God.
I mean, there's probably places you can get them a little bit cheaper, but
God, I remember they were $4.99.
yeah. And you used to, actually go to like a pumpkin patch and pick them right out of the ground, basically.
That's the best right there.
And not like a stack of them at the grocery store.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, people are the holiday season starts so freaking early now.
Mm-hmm.
Like by the time Halloween rolls around, like places will already have Christmas decorations out.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't doubt
it's just it's overkill.
It is
to me. But yeah, I'm with you on the cooler weather. On that note is the cooler weather. Your clothes change.
Mm-hmm.
I generally will wear shorts almost the entire year, probably 10 months out of the year. There may be a month and a half where I've actually wearing my dungarees.
Yeah.
But your boots and shoes and sweat. I love it.
Yeah.
A perfect temperature for me is a pair of jeans, t-shirt, and a flannel,
Right.
or a sweatshirt,
Or a
a hoodie
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
It's perfect temperature.
Or a light jacket. I mean, I was always a jacket guy. I was like, I can't wait till, because for some reason, I don't know, it's call me weird, but I always enjoyed and liked my jackets that I bought and wanted to wear them, but
Right.
not here.
No, I mean I'm the same way, but
Yeah, we're so late into the season, and of course I do wear them, but
yeah,
I do get them out, but
I mean, but they're not like the jackets we wore in the north.
Right.
Like the down, jacket,
Right.
like a ski type jacket or something. Like I'm
Yeah.
just wearing. It's like basically just it's a jacket that you would wear actually in the fall in New York.
yeah, yeah,
That's my winter jacket
like
here.
like a light flannel.
Yeah.
But then I enjoyed the flannel stuff, the flannel shirts and flannel jackets. But of course, up north you got to wear a flannel jacket that's got the insulation sewn in too.
Right,
You got to
right.
have that little bit bigger size
Yeah.
with the insulation sewn in. So I mean, not that I'm a clothes guy or anything, but I used to just looking forward to. It's like somebody can't wait till motorcycle season where they can wear their colors.
Right.
It's on their jacket instead of just a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That kind of thing for me.
And that I said that camera was going to do it, and it did.
Oh, did it battery conked?
Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I knew it was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
That one's still going. This one
Yeah. Okay.
cut out for some reason.
Yeah.
It's probably a setting. I'll have to look at it when we take our break.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Technical difficulties mid podcast here.
Yeah, really. At least it gives you an indication that it's doing something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, generally I just use the Q8,
Yeah.
and then I was talking to you the other night, and I said I think I'm going to put the GoPros out.
Yeah.
Just one on you, one on me, and then of course the Q8. Both of us. All right, we're back from our break. That was a very, very long break.
Yes. We extended that one.
Yeah, that was like hour and a half, hour and 45-minute break, I think.
We don't play around when we break.
Well, part of it was I couldn't get the camera to charge. One of the cameras to charge.
It's a good thing you own this stuff instead of me because,
Well,
my God, I'd never figure it out.
It was user error. My computer, went to sleep, and so nothing was charging, and I, like an idiot, didn't realize that until after 5 minutes of farting around with the camera trying to figure out why it wouldn't charge. I was
Well,
like, because the computer went to sleep.
But you realized it. I'm telling you, me,
Finally.
I'd have to. I don't know. I'd have to call the company and go, GoPro, what do I do here?
But that was only like 5 or 10 minutes of the long break. But anyways, we'll jump back into everything we like about fall. I think we left off with the cooler weather for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I like about fall is you get the Oktoberfest beers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I had to get into food a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because when it's hot, I just can't eat.
Right.
You know, I mean, I eat, but I just can't eat. Like, you know, I can't wait till we can make chili on a Sunday for football.
Yeah.
It's going to be at least another month or month and a half.
Yeah. 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 When it's hot, I can eat cold watermelon. I'm good there. One thing I really enjoy is the different pies that are available that are freshly made.
Yeah.
With, with like vanilla ice cream or vanilla and chocolate ice cream with them. I love the desserts. So the typical fruit stuff that's available later in the year. So fall.
Rhubarb pie.
Anything.
I know we touched on the leaves of the foliage, but you know when there's just a little bit of crispness to the air.
Right.
You know, when you
Right.
just walk out and you can take a deep breath in, and it's not, you know, humidity and heat.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a good crisp.
You're comfortable.
You know,
Just that comfort feeling.
basically like when you breathe out and you can see your breath. Anything above that temperature is too hot for me. Like I just, I like the cooler weather. Coffee always seems to taste better when it's colder out.
Yeah.
A good cup of coffee
Right.
in the morning, because there's days now where it's just I can't even hardly get through a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to drink at least 2 cups of coffee every morning,
Right.
and now it's like 1, and I'm, you know,
Yeah.
that's it. But as it gets cooler, it just tastes better. It smells better. It tastes better. I don't know why, but
It just your system likes it that way.
what are some other things about fall that you enjoy?
Well, the actual going to a grove and picking apples. I mean, haven't done it in a while, but I always love that
Isn't that
actually.
orchard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Grove.
Yeah. Apple orchard. I tend to call. For some reason, I got stuck on that grove word.
I remember when I was laying carpet with Bob.
Mhm.
We were down somewhere on the end of the lake. And we stopped at we didn't go out and pick apples. We just went in there and bought like a couple bags of apples.
Yeah.
And of course, we had to drive all the way down the lake, you know, and most of it's, you know, 35 or 40 mile an hour speed limit down through there.
Right.
And I think we both ate like 4 apples. And by the time we got back, we were both like, yeah, my gut kind of hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were getting cramps. We're getting apple cramps, you know. Another thing I like about fall, not to change the subject, but fires. Having like a campfire. And I know you're not big on the fires because the smoke bothers you a
Yeah.
lot. But,
I can't hang by a camp. I can
fucking
as long
pussy.
as long as if the wind's blowing, I got to go around to the other
Well,
side.
yeah, well, it doesn't matter because then the wind changes and it just blows.
Yeah.
Because that's always the way it is with a fire. But there's
Yeah.
something about like just sitting around a fire pit or a campfire or whatever. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
I am the Kid.
And I'm Dan Lee.
We'll catch you next time.